I have to apologize for the terrible image quality to those of you who have viewed this video before the re-upload. I made a mistake during editing, and the result, as you saw, was nearly unwatchable. Unfortunately, I didn't realize this until after the video premiered, so I decided to record a brief synopsis of the first video, and for those of you who like horror films, I'll keep the original footage at the end of this video. First, I got the camera rotations working correctly with positive values rotating counterclockwise and negative values rotating clockwise. I now have a full 360-degree camera prototype to work with. Hooray! In the default cube transformation window, I added these arrow buttons to move the cube around. Left and right, forward and backward, as well as up and down. Then I added this punch button, which stores the cube data in a vector called punch cubes and initializes a new default cube at the origin. The rendering function was updated to render punch cubes as well. Punch. We can create interesting shapes like the one in the thumbnail by placing multiple cubes in the same position with different rotations. I punched one, go 45 degrees, punch, negative 45, punch, 45, punch, negative 45, punch, 45, punch, negative 45, punch. Let me know in the comments if you like this shorter version where I only demo changes to the program, or if you prefer that I show the code as well. Oh, one more thing I forgot to show you. I also added the cubes to this cubes window, and we can manually edit any of these cubes by changing these values. So cube 1, say, you can scale it too. Whoa. Now, as promised, my independent horror film. Say ew in the comments to let me know that you watched the video this far. Feel free to add a bunch of extra W's. Hello everyone, welcome to BurnCan TV. I'm Matt, and this is where I document the journey of building a game engine. In this devlog, I'll show you what I've been working on. Whether it's adding new features, solving tricky bugs, or experimenting with new ideas, it's all about sharing the process, the good, the bad, and everything in between. So let's check out this week's progress. Last week, I had a lot of trouble with this 360-degree camera rotation. The rotations were going clockwise when they were supposed to go counterclockwise and vice versa. Some of them were working, some of them weren't. I finally got that sorted out. And we can just look at that real quick. So we've got, let's check out Y first. Positive, counterclockwise, negative, clockwise. That's the way it should be. And we just change the view to check out Z, and there we go. You can go underneath, full 360-degree camera. Check out the bottom, top, all that good stuff. also added a way to punch the cubes in. So when we store the cube's vertices, and then we'll start a new cube. This is just where we store the punched cubes. It'll automatically initialize a new cube and render it. Cube transformations is all the same still, I think. Cube transformation windows, I believe I had that before. Oh. Added some arrow buttons to move the cube around. That would be right here. Left, right, forward, backward, up, up, down. Need to add a button to reset the default cube position. If we go 0, 0, -5, there we are at the. And we can also let's check out the code. Show you that first. So that's punch cubes. We have a cube window now to show this, the default initialized cube as well as the punched cubes. So that is right here. Right now we haven't punched anything, so if we just punch in, we have the default cube and we also have cube 1 now. So if we wanted to punch in another cube, we'll make a cool little shape here. 45, punch that one. -45, punch. 45, punch. Get rough. 45, punch. 45, punch. 45, punch. Now we got this weird shape here. Almost close to getting to a sphere almost. Right now I just have cubes, haven't set up any other shapes yet. But it's something we can do with cubes there. And we can also, if I wanted to, let's just say I wanted to move the first cube that I punched up. Now look, we have all these cubes in here. We've got a total of, tells us down here, 8 cubes. Let's just take the first one and let's just bring it up to 1. Now we see that's was inside, now it's on top. There you go. See if we can check it out from the bottom. Whoa. Whoa. It's a little, looks like the colors are overlapping. I think it's in the shader, I'm not really sure. Not really sure what to do about that. cubed vertices window. I don't know if I think I had that before. I had that for a long time. Yeah, that looks like that wraps it up for this week. Woo! Thanks for checking out this week's devlog. If you're into this project and want to keep up with what's next, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. It really helps out and keeps you in the loop. I also stream live on Twitch where you can catch me working on the project, tackling challenges, and just hanging out. It's a fun way to see how everything comes together and chat in real time. We've also got a Discord community, so if you want to share ideas, give feedback, or just hang out with other devs and gamers, come join us. Oh, and if you're curious about the code, it's all up on GitHub. Feel free to check it out or even contribute if you're into that. All links are down in the description, so take a look. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next update.